Hey everybody, and welcome on back to Building with fWhip. Today I'm joined by my friend Joel, and we're going to be touring around the entire world, and I am so very excited. How are you doing, Joel? Welcome to
I,
Building with fWhip.
I'm good. This looks mad. This looks absolutely insane. I'm very excited to have a look around.
Awesome. Well, it's there's a lot more than this one. This year is actually the first city I ever built. So like this big old structure over here actually has a mob farm under it, and this is kind of like the spot I did all my technical goodness and learning how to build and things. So this world's about 3.5 years old at this point, and I think this is episode 313.
Blimey
So
neck.
it's
Okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. What's this? This is a big. Oh
it's
my
meant to be
gosh.
like a palace of sorts, and then underneath the floor right here, you might be able to hear the mobs. There's a few
Ah,
of them down
spiders.
there.
Yeah. So what is there a mob farm under here, or is it just that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
got?
Yeah, if
Okay.
you could just like fly like straight down. Actually, you know what? We're just in a copy here. You can just break it.
You
And then
just
it's just a
broke. Oh
big
my
ol'
gosh.
yeah.
Oh
Big
wow.
ol' everything you could ever need. This thing has supplied more than enough gunpowder, which has been very much needed recently. I've been taking on the project of blowing up the Nether recently, and used quite a lot of TNT for it.
Okay. I've fallen and I might bite. I've died.
Oh
Okay,
my
we
gosh,
died
you're
there.
still in survival mode.
I'm still in survival mode. I forgot to change. I think you need to opt me.
There you go. Hopefully you're creative now.
One sec. Oh, no.
No?
Or have I lagged out? I might have just lagged out. Whoa. Oh, no. Now I'm in creative mode. Okay, yeah, we're
Oh,
good. We're
perfect.
good.
There we go. I kind of forgot I put myself in creative mode. I was like, you'll keep up. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably a little
Just
bit
fell.
easier now that you're able to fly and things.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we can have a big
Yeah, you
zoom.
can have
Oh
a
my
look
gosh.
around up here.
Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, okay. I like kind of wandering around the floor, though, because I presume everything you did from survival, you would have been
Yes.
able to see it from the floor level. But yeah,
Yeah, so
show me
everything
around. Where are we going next? Show me. I want to know everything.
Well, this is my first wheat field. This kept me alive for a very
Oh,
long time. And then right over there, you can see behind those little birch trees off to the sides, that's actually the starter house of the
okay.
entire series. So everything
Wait,
spawned from this little
this one
guy.
here.
No, the right across the river.
Ah,
So everything
okay.
spawned from this guy and
Fair
grew
enough.
from there a lot, a lot.
Yeah, a lot. What the heck? Did you make the sand mountains as well over there?
No, those actually spawned here. That's kind of why I settled in this
Ah,
spot. I wanted to create like almost like a Nile River type atmosphere, and then I was like, "There's a bunch of rivers around here, and there's a lake back there." I was like, "It's perfect." And
it's
then
very pretty. Yeah. Did you? So you made this river here in the center?
yes, yeah.
I'm
So the
guessing.
rivers, most of these smaller ones are all handmade and everything like that, just kind of going throughout doing their thing. And I tried making it look like they would kind of flow down into the farmland, like so it'd be like going down a little
Yeah, I
bit.
like that a lot. So, and this is all survival.
Yes, yeah. So this is
Okay, yeah, you're insane. Okay, cool. All right, let's move on. Where next? Over here, the marketplace.
boring
Ooh.
place, but storage room. For anybody who
Ah,
takes a look here after, here's the storage room and everything like that. If you want to steal any goodies there, and then there's shulker boxes scattered around the entire world that I don't even know where they are.
classic. Yeah,
Classic survival
Yeah,
world, yeah.
yeah.
And then
Ooh.
coming outside the what is this? The east side, west side of the city. We can leave out this way. This is kind of a newer section of it. You
Wow,
might.
this is nice.
I know we were playing some Age of Empires recently, and those
Yeah.
windmills right over here might be a little
Wait, wait,
familiar.
where? I
These
can't see.
guys, the
Oh, yeah. Very
I
nice,
had
very
to.
nice.
I was just like, I was playing Age of Empires one day, way back when. I was just like, no, that's a cool build. I'm gonna make that in Minecraft, and then now we got them in here, and I love them.
I like how there's like two sectors of the city. It's like Old Town and New Town almost. This
Hmm.
feels like the New Town section.
Yeah,
Very
it's
nice.
very cramped over here, and way different, but it's a cool one.
Yeah.
And then outside the front of the city, there's like a little bit of like a market area
Oh
just for
yeah.
everybody who couldn't get inside the city gates and everything. They can kind of hang out here, do their own thing. Then there's that Coliseum right in front of it, which was the old school iron farm, but it doesn't. It was like pre 1.14, so it doesn't work
Oh
anymore. So I
wow.
turned it into an arena and just left all the villagers inside. And unfortunately, most of them have not survived the arena.
You
Most
say
are.
most of them. There's literally no
I
villagers
think
in here
there's.
whatsoever.
I think the last time
Oh
there.
no, wait, yeah,
Nope. Yep. There might be one
he's
inside
here.
of the house.
I found one. Yeah, he's here. He's chilling. He's
He's
chilling.
the sole survivor. He's like,
Okay.
people are crumb.
The champion, I guess you could say, because yeah, he's the only remaining one. That's insane. Okay, that's nice.
I'll
I
have to
like
keep
that. I
in
like the
mind.
desert city.
Thank
I'm
you.
fond of. Oh, okay. There's more stuff over here. Let's keep going. Which way? This way?
This way? You want to go this way? We can go this way.
I saw something, and it looks quite pretty over here.
So this little spot right here, I try and bring a little bit of lore into the world as far as what happens when like new mobs are added into the game. So this one I built when pillagers were added. So you'll see the other side of the village or other side of the river
Oh
is
yeah.
it's a little destroyed over there. So I tried making it look like pillagers kind of ravaged and destroyed this half of the land, and then somehow
Oh.
the other half survived. Maybe like the city guard came over and saved them and everything like that. And just trying to add some more variety into it, so it's not just, hey, look, everywhere's a perfect shining world, everything's completed and fancy and everything.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. So wait, so you said these pathways all lead off to something?
Yeah, so this
Oh
one
my god.
this one will lead down to, there's like an excavation site, and then there's a castle, and then there's a village. So there's a little bit down this way.
Okay, we'll go this way then. I mean, insane.
This one right over here is kind of like Wandering Trader, IKEA, Village, Excavation Site, whatever you want to call it. I didn't really
Very
realize I
nice.
made IKEA until after I made it, and then I was like, well, I have to leave it now.
I
So,
like how it's a wandering trader zone though, and you trapped them in here. That's very cool.
yeah,
I like that a lot.
somehow these guys just never despawned. I don't know what it was, but normally they're supposed to despawn like 20 minutes after they spawn or something like that. These guys just never disappeared. So I was
Oh,
like, well, okay, I'm
interesting.
building this area around them. And
Fair enough.
then we got a little oasis area over here, and then down in this pit, it was a ravine, and the first ever fossil I found in this world was down here. So I was like, well, I'm gonna build that into an excavation site. That's kind of cool.
Oh,
So I just like saw the top half of basically this amount of it poking out of a ravine. And I was like, well, now I have to build something here. So
yeah, that's cool. I like that. What the heck? Right, and then on. Oh my gosh, I can see stuff this way. I'm just gonna head there.
so this one, going off the lore of the excavation site, is there was a, I'm trying to say, so you'll see off to the right hand side there's a bit of a stone pillar coming up. That's actually where
Yeah.
my end portal is. Never did anything with it,
Ah.
but I wanted to create like a pit and say like the dragon escaped from there, destroyed this castle, but got injured during the process of it, and then was buried in the sand over there with all that stuff is. So this is kind of like ancient ruins of
Oh
a
my
village and old
gosh.
farmland that we're flying over right now, and then big
I
ol'
love this. This is
ruined
my
castle
aesthetic right
everywhere.
here. I love this. This is so cool. What the heck?
As
It's
overgrown
very
as possible.
yeah. Oh, and the eagle. Yeah, just wow. This is nuts. The tree, man. Yeah, I like this a lot. This so far is my favorite part. I like the desert style, but this is pretty
This one
epic.
was really
Okay.
I gotta say, this style though, just making everything overgrown, just purely the different amount of blocks you have to use to make it
Yeah,
happen, takes forever to build. Absolutely
looks
forever,
nuts.
but I love it.
Yeah, that's so cool. What the heck? Okay, where next?
All
Keep
right, if
going.
we keep
I
going
want
down
more.
this road, we've got a little bit of a long route to go because I wanted to find new chunks. For
Okay.
1.14 release, I wanted to find new chunks to build a village and transform one. So we've got a little bit of a walk down the road here. So this whole area down here, terraformed all of it because it was like a little bit of a valley, with the way they just spawn in
Yeah.
Minecraft randomly, and I really like the shape of it, and so I just kind of made the cliffs a little bit better, cleaned it up, and naturalized the entire area. Then this one kind of turned into like a sweetberry farm of sorts, so the entire thing is surrounded by sweetberry bushes. Everything around here just fields everywhere because I wanted, there's like 100 villagers inside of the place, and I didn't want them to have reasons to walk outside. So there's wheat farmers and everything inside. They got their own little pastures in there, fields in there, but everything outside is all good to go for the just kind of aesthetic looks and everything. So you
Yes.
land
What?
down
This
in
was
here,
your
you will see.
villager trading section. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Or is it
except
just
I never
the?
really traded with any of them. I just kind of made workstations and was like, you all live here now. Welcome.
What
And they
the
just kind of
heck?
do their thing and wander around here doing everything we could need. And yeah, I don't think I've traded with any of them. Maybe some of the librarians, but that's about it.
Whoa, this glass. Oh, I like this glass texture, the lime stained one. Very nice, very
Hmm.
nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wow. This is just this whole area is just has no purpose, just for fun sort of thing.
Yeah, just for fun. I meant to set up the villager trading, and then I just never really did it. It just kind of never really happened.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I still go with the fact that you're insane. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Joel,
All right.
we've
Ooh.
been playing on X Life for long enough. You're just, I don't know if that's just now saying that one.
Yeah. Okay. I like this waterfall over here as well. The double one as well going
Yeah,
down.
on
Very
top of
nice.
that one, there's actually a little witch hut, which we can use this to jump up back home. So inside of the witch hut, just kind of witchy things and all that stuff, weird
Oh.
stuff. And then there's actually another portal all the way back here. I wanted to
Oh.
just kind of make a cool little area over there, and then hide the nether portal back in this area. And the insanity levels, I'm gonna say, you've been warned.
Okay. Is it going to be? I think I've seen you tweeting pictures of this and videos of. Oh my
Uh,
gosh. Okay. Yep.
yeah,
There's not much left, is there?
it just it needs a yeah, it needs a sec to load in here. Yeah, it's not. I finally finished it as of like last Friday. Everything in here is finally broken down and destroyed. All the land is cleared besides floating ancient debris I still need to
Ooh.
get.
Nice. What the heck? Okay. This. My chunks are a max, and this is still not loading in.
Yeah, it's massive. For some reason I was like, you know what? I'm gonna clear everything so I can make the biggest nether hub possible. And then I kind of cleared it all, and now I'm like, huh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Is this like a wither skeleton
This
farm
is
over here
like
or something?
everything you could get out of like another fortress farm, which is pretty sweet.
Ah.
So it's not
And
quite
this.
finished yet. The killing chamber isn't quite fully functional, but it's just kind of down here. You can flip it, and then there's flying machines that go back and forth. And if this
Yeah, I
thing
was about to
works,
say with the
yeah,
ice and stuff, push it down.
then they all go back and forth, pick up all the mobs, bring it all back over, and then they fall down and get kind of funneled into the center there. So it's still a work in progress. I still got to finish mob proofing these areas because, as you can see, there's about 100 zombie piglins over here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, what the heck?
When they can
The
only spawn in one
mess,
spot, there's just there's a lot of them.
the amount of lava and the mess is kind of disgusting. Like, if you were to make this all flat, I will. No, I can't begin to
Yeah,
think about how painful.
yeah. Are you a fan of Elder Scrolls games like Skyrim and all that stuff?
I've played Fable. That's probably the closest thing.
Okay, so in Skyrim, there's this giant mushroom cavern called Blackreach, and my goal is
Right.
to transform the Nether into that because it has like glowing mushrooms and bioluminescent stuff all over the place. I thought would be really cool for a Nether hub. So the initial plan was to coat the floor in blackstone, but we'll see if that happens because that's a lot of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, so these portals all lead somewhere?
Yeah,
Which
so
are we
this one
going
right
for?
over here is back to the desert village, which we can jump out over
Okay.
there and walk on to the next place, kind of starting back at square one.
Okay. I don't know really what to say. I'm just taking it all in.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, it's fine.
Oh,
You good? You good?
oh,
Back up.
okay.
Back
Yeah,
over
we're
here. Nice little
Oh, a
hidden
chest.
spot with all of it. Yeah,
Oh, that's a lot of
it's
netherrack.
it's all the same. It's all.
Okay.
That's
all
not even all
netherrack.
of it. I just started
Oh, no.
throwing away the junk.
Alright, so
Then
next,
next up,
sorry, over to the right here, isn't it? This stuff.
yeah.
Right?
So the road's gonna lead off to the right, and then this is the area that I've worked on the most. I think
Okay.
this is
What? Okay.
So down here is I created a village, or I transformed it one of the old school villages because it had a mending villager. So I was like, that warrants me transforming the place and it's close to home. So we're going to do that. And then it spread out into a terraforming project, which you've probably heard me talk about mountains that I've been building. And then it spread
Yeah.
into a city with castles and everything all over the place. And so coming in
The
over here,
mountains.
we've got a little bit of a winery. And now that the new news is out for the mountains being updated, I feel like I'm out of a job, but I'll have to find something new
Yeah.
to do.
I've heard that. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that, but I don't think it'll be able to compete with what you've built over there by the looks of it. That looks insane.
Yeah,
Okay.
hopefully I've still got a little bit better. But yeah, down here we've got a cool winery, whatever. A lot of vines in the winery.
Very
And,
nice, very
yeah.
nice. I like this little table area.
Yeah, just a
Very,
nice little spot to
very
sit, drink
Italian.
your wine. Oh, totally.
Yeah. And
Then-
then I can see the castle. That's
Yeah,
the castle.
big wizard magically castle thing over there, which leads into the whole city and everything. So coming over this tree line, you kind of enter into the farming village and everything like that over here, and you get a good full glimpse of the mountains and everything behind it, everything going on in here. Would you like to go to the mountains or the city first?
Let's go look at the mountains first, because I feel like the city is the big thing. Even though these mountains look absolutely ridiculous. Which way do we go up to them? There's a
I would
pathway.
say land on down here. We can walk up, kind of
Walk
get a little
up.
bit of the scope for all of them.
Yeah, because I was about to say, when you're flying, it doesn't make it look as big as when you're actually walking along. What the heck?
Yeah, so everything up here, on all the land that we're on, all the trees and everything has been hand placed. At this
Yeah.
point, we are way above ground level, so everything in here is hand placed. Below us is pure darkness that we don't go down there. You just don't go into the darkness
I
in
know.
this
I
world.
saw her on the other side. I presumed it wasn't filled. That would have been
Yeah, so I'd
ridiculous. Which
say
way do we
let's
go?
walk on down this way and we can get a good glimpse of like the full mountain. So I tried making like a more of a natural way of going from like some hills into the actual mountain, so it wasn't just like flatland, mountain, and everything like that. And then so if you look out, you got a little bit of a mountain lake over here, and
Oh
then you
my
get the
gosh.
first glimpse of all of the big stuff going on up here.
Yo, these mountains are ridiculous. Wait, I'm gonna have to go look up close on some of these because is it just you place stairs on these as well? What the heck?
Yeah,
Very
originally I was
concrete.
trying to mob proof them because I was like, maybe that'll make it better, but I was like, no, the darkness is below me. No matter what I do, the mobs are all spawning down there, so it's fine. And I've textured in the side down here, and then I just kind of stopped going the rest of the way. So eventually I'll get around to doing all that, but so far, not quite yet.
Yeah, those are ridiculous. I love the plane as well. The plane's very nice.
I tried. I wanted to do like a Christmas village. So right behind the plane is like there's a little Christmas village up there, but I didn't want to go with like Santa's sleigh or anything like that because I felt like that stands out too much. So these guys are up here. I tried going with like it's a bunch of dwarves instead of elves, and they just deliver goods across the world in their biplane.
Oh my gosh. Very cute. Very cute.
Yeah, just
Demo
small,
box.
small, nice little spot up here to hang out.
Yeah. What the heck? Okay, these mountains are ridiculous. And I didn't realize. Oh my gosh! And the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
What? You still haven't finished them. It looks like over here,
Oh
which is
God,
just like,
no, no, God, no.
will they ever be finished? That's the question.
That's a dang good question. I don't
Wait,
know.
so that dirt, does that have snow on? Is that gonna have snow on top of it?
Yeah,
Is that?
eventually I just kind of place the dirt down, then I come back and replace it with snow blocks because it's easier to get a
Ah,
load of dirt than snow.
yeah. This like mountain village. What the heck?
Yeah,
There's a
I would
cave.
make like a Nordic village and everything in here, and so we got these guys. They're chilling. I want to go with like mountain nords of sorts, so they have very snowy atmosphere up here, just something like that. I love one thing I've realized since doing this one. I love working with like height in builds as you're going. So if you walk up this village, like you'll see it constantly just
Yeah.
keeps growing upwards, and I just feel like that atmosphere it creates just purely off of every few blocks you go up a half slab. It's just so cool. I love it.
It's very much like a ski resort almost
Hmm.
in here. Very nice. What's this? Is this just a little chest
That
room?
was the storage room we're working on this.
I don't think this storage room is big enough to be honest with you.
That's why the shulker boxes are on the walls. It used to be they used to be everywhere.
God. Wow.
The
Okay,
fun
yeah, I
part
do
about
like
this one though was you can use snow layers and everything to
Yeah.
like mob proof it all. So most of this area is
Ah,
actually pretty safe, which is nice.
that
Instead
is
of
nice.
all the other builds I make, they're just I don't like putting torches and light everywhere. So they all
No,
just
it's
kind of
just
turn into mob spawning areas.
it just keeps going. I was
Hmm.
expecting it to stop there, but no, it goes all the way up here as well.
I
And is
still
it
got a
still
few
gonna
trees
keep
to
going?
finish, and then
Oh my gosh, you've expanded over to here as
yeah,
right.
so the plan was to create like a mountain pass. So I wanted to have it go back further and then eventually drop down the other side so it could actually like have an area to hide inside of it. And I want to do like a Lord of the Rings style, like dwarven fortress gate somewhere in here. And so it's going to keep going back. And eventually we're supposed to have a few valleys and things. But under here, you can see all the dirt that I've
This is
gathered.
ridiculous from the back. This is just like you can see how far it goes, like the original land. That's insane.
Hmm.
What? It looks so nice on the other side and this side. It still looks insane, but it's just like the amount of spiders I can see right now is
Yeah, yeah, I've unfortunately got stuck down there a few times and barely made it out.
do these go up to the block limit or not?
They
You can't
are the highest peak at the far corner is I think like 8 or 10 blocks shy, something like that.
I mean, heck. And you can
So
see the
it's
Minecraft mountains down there. They just look tiny in comparison.
yeah,
That's
I'm
ridiculous.
excited for the new ones because it looks like they kind of come up a lot higher with the clouds and
Yeah.
everything that were in the screenshots. But yeah, so we got the
Oh.
little fortress thing over here. How high does this go up? I'm curious. I can never remember. It's like 40 something. Yeah, so we're up at 45 right now. So there's another 10 blocks up that I can go.
Right, neck. Right. Yeah. Okay. This is like I feel like everything I've ever built is not worthy of anything now. This is just ridiculous. Like I'm very inspired at the same time, but it's nuts. Like it's so much to take in. Like it's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah,
And
it's been a
survive.
long time. It's been a long time in the works.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Do you? Oh, are you? Well, we're on the server, but do you know? Have you seen on the statistics like how long you spent in the actual world building, like
I should
online?
have the stats because I copied them all over. Where is the total time played on here is 91 days of
See that?
playtime.
I feel like now you said that, that doesn't seem like long for how much stuff you've done here. I feel like you've been very efficient
Yeah,
because
I
like 91 days. I've played games longer than that, and I feel like I've not achieved what this has
I
happened
don't
here.
AFK in this world at all, really. Until recently, I was
Yeah.
trying to blow up the Nether. Like I really didn't AFK here. So if I was on, I was building something and tweaking something. Like I got to the point where like blocks mined. I use diamond pickaxes over 1 million, diamond shovels like over 800,000. Netherite pickaxes already at 330,000. So
That's
they're all
insane.
getting up there. And it's
Okay.
yeah, it's just kind of it's just insanity. And then
Yeah.
I tried making because all obviously I need all the stone for this. I tried making a quarry over on the north side of the whole area. We kind of skirt around the city for a second, and there's
Okay.
a massive
Beacon.
yeah, you can see the beacon beam. And then I the one of the few very few redstone circuits I've ever made. It's just a door and the bees. I don't know if you
Wait.
see these bees everywhere. They're flying around this entire place. I built a bee farm up in the mountains by the village, and the bees hated being up there, so they just have escaped and have been wandering the world.
Okay. Wait, so there's redstone in here?
Yeah, so if you stand on the cobblestone down there, we can yay, it still works.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and I see. What
And
the
then this
heck?
is yeah, this is where I get all of my blocks
This is so
for the
neat as well.
mountains.
Like I feel like if I was to just collect blocks so that it was this amount, it would just be an absolute mess in here. I guess you don't need. This is the most efficient way to do it. Is just to clear it out
Yeah,
block by
I just
block.
kind of do the whole beacon, everything I can do, and then I move it along. So like the beacon got moved over and set up farther down there, and then I still have so many shulkers of stone that I just need to eventually get through them. Eventually, this area down here is supposed to be absolutely massive, but we can just take the soul sand elevator all the way out. So
Oh,
here we
okay.
are inside of the city. Woo, yay, city!
Oh my gosh. Right. Yep. Okay. The little cart. That's very cute. I like that.
It's little tiny carts. They're the best. They're the absolute best. So
Yeah.
I will say, not many of the interiors are done. Not my specialty.
No,
Kind
I
of
can. I
focus
can.
on.
I can't blame you for that. To be honest. What the heck? Oh, these windows are really cool. I like the white stained.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, I actually, you know what? Speaking of which, this building actually has interiors. Look at that. I did them. Oh, wow. So
Oh,
we got
very
like a
nice.
weaponsmith over here, and then this one's supposed to be like an armor smith. I tried making it like it was like two sisters or something, and they both are like competing to see who is the best blacksmith. And then so they got their blacksmith forge that they share back here and have to split it all, and then they got their shop fronts and everything out there. All right. Yeah, that was a fun little random story thing in here. I always try and find like just how can I make a random stupid story to come up with a reason to build something. Like
Yeah.
that's been my go-to recently. So like we got a
It's a good
stables
way to
back
keep
here.
yourself
Yeah.
motivated. And...
Got
Oh, the
got
donkey.
the horse poop. Yeah, we got it. Got the donkey.
Nice, nice. Yo, this is nuts. Okay, I like how like dense it is and stuff, and like how it just feels like a
Mhm.
very old city, like how crowded it is. Very much
Totally.
like York, where I come from in England.
Haven't been out there myself, but I'm sure I've been looking
Nah.
at pictures online of I've been like how the amount of
Yeah.
time I spend on Pinterest being like how are old cities set up? It's just insane. So we got a little bit of a market in here, just random stalls and everything. And funny enough, the area where I started setting up villager trading, you might be able to hear them, is they are
Yeah.
all inside of there. It's full of shepherds and stonemasons, so I could get a lot of bricks because
Wait, how'd you
what
get
I need.
up there?
It's actually through the house over here. So connected them
Oh, okay.
briefly over the top, or barely connected at all, and then you can just walk right in.
Ah,
So they're all in
very
here.
nice,
There's two layers I think with stonemasons. Yeah, the stonemasons got a second layer up here now, so they're just kind of chilling doing their thing. Very noisy, very noisy.
And what do you use to get emeralds?
That's I underneath the mountains. There's a very terrible carrot and potato farm that I use, and I just trade with those. I need a better way. That is one of the things that I've never had
Should you-
like more than a stack of emeralds to my name because I just never have.
You
So
should
it's
make a pumpkin and melon farm. That's your next
oh my
task.
gosh,
That's the
yeah,
best one.
that'll be it. So yeah, we're back on the main street. The area where we came in is right down there. And it's just kind of everything over there. We can actually wander out this way. Another little tiny market off to the side. Yay!
I'm so lost. You must know your way around Lace Hoffley.
No,
but I,
I
have
still
literally
get
no idea
lost.
where you are.
I
You
still,
still get
lost.
lost?
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
that's good to know. Oh, this
So
is
out
very
in
nice.
the
The
port.
docks.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the wall and the rays and the ships and stuff. What's that over there? An end crystal?
Yeah, I tried making. I wanted it to be a wizard castle, so I used end crystals to decorate, and it was the worst decision I've ever
Ah,
made because
did you blow it up?
skeletons have blown them up
Ah.
so many times. When I was building this house right here, this little like inn of sorts, skeletons came through and blew up this window so many dang times. It was so frustrating.
The castle is nuts. Is the castle interior decor? What?
No,
Okay,
of
look.
course not. There's a
No, but
tree
I
in the
like the
middle, and that's
courtyard.
about it.
Still, yeah, that's still decent in comparison to I was expecting nothing. You got the floor in and stuff. It's just
I get that far. Yeah, somebody else can come and decorate if they want to.
wait. So is there any? Oh my gosh, I've just zoomed out. It is a maze. This place, and it's massive.
Yeah, it's most of it's just kind of in this vicinity so far. The mazy part. After that, it's just kind of structures that are stretching out. I've been really focusing on doing the waterfront and getting that stuff finished up, so it just looks more polished from the water. My city
Yeah.
viewing boat is the little fishing boat out there with the
Oh
thing
wait,
on
so
the
you
side.
stand here.
Yeah,
And
so I
you
just kind of
take
stand on the sail and
screenshots.
look back at it.
Yeah, that's insane. Wait, where are the mountains? Because I think my FOV is not high enough.
The
Is it
mountains
the
are off to the right, so kind of behind the castle
okay?
and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
You need
don't have
like 50 chunk render distance to be able to see
yeah, I
them.
don't have Optifine on, so I can't see that. What the heck? This is nuts. Okay, and then over here, oh, this looks like a sort of new block section.
Yeah, this is I tried creating some dry docks and just kind of more of a work area, I guess, for
Yeah.
all of it. So we got some boats being built down here. And then very, very recently, created like an admiral's mansion up here using I wanted an excuse to use the new warped woods and everything like that. So we got this fancy place up here. And this actually, the whole thing inside of here is interiors. That's one that I did.
Ooh. Wait, how do I get in? So you what in
So,
here?
yeah, all of these different buildings have completed
Ah,
interiors.
oh,
And I'll just decorate it in fancy spots to hang out.
very nice, very nice. Wait, I'm lost in it. Oh, there's a staircase. Wait, is it upstairs decorated as well? Oh my
Oh
gosh, it
yeah,
is.
of course. I promised everybody that I would do the entire thing, and every
Oh,
single area here is completely
uh,
decorated.
blimey neck. What the heck? It just keeps going. I feel like, oh yeah, I've finished this bunk beds.
No, that's it on this one. There's like a room below us, but you have to get in from a different building. It's kind of a maze. There we go.
Very nice,
Would you
very
like to
nice.
jump out now? So that one's all in here. Then I can show you something. I can show you one thing right over in here. I've been
Is this the
creating a giant map room of this world, which has been pretty entertaining to do. It took way too long, but it's been cool being able to come back and check out it.
oh my blimey neck. Right, so wait, what? I'm confused. Where are we? Okay,
So we're
we're
in
up
the
here.
upper left.
That's so tiny in comparison to the scale of this map. What the heck? Wait, what's
Yeah.
that building? Palace.
Oh, it's a bank. That's right.
I love how the blackstone blocks like create like this black outline there. That
Yeah.
looks so cool. That building stands out so much in comparison to the other ones.
Yeah, on the maps they kind of freak out. So we've got a few areas left to go to. We've got a castle right down in this spot, which we can go check out, which is one of my favorites. That was the first castle I built in this world, and then we've got a village right here we can check out, and then we got to fly all the way over to this corner where we're gonna have what I started as a 116 like fantasy Asian area over there. So that'll be...
Okay. What the heck? Wait, and this is this village here? What's this? Is
No,
this part of
that's
the
just
village?
default.
Okay.
Just
The path goes
default.
through it.
Yeah, it's just
That,
made the road go through it all the way.
how many blocks away is this? Are these?
The
Wait.
fantasy village is about 1,000, 1,500 blocks away from everything else, like from here, about something like that.
Okay. Yeah, this is nuts. I like this whole viewing system as well. This looks cool.
I wanted to go like just
Reminds
like
me of
some...
the Incredibles when they're going across the thing and then all the Incredible screens are on there sort of thing.
Yeah, a little bit like that. I was trying to go like some old ancient race that was like super like high technology, was able like controlling a whole map of the world. And so like they came in here, and whoever the ruler is of the city found the map and has control over it or something. I don't know. That's how they keep their power and can watch everybody.
Yeah, this is mad. Okay, so where we're going to that castle next?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
so
what about that? I want to see that palace building. I saw some sort of palace.
yeah,
There
so we
was
got
something
a
over
big
here.
old mansion guy right here, which is
Oh
pretty
yeah.
cool. And then there, you probably saw the bank. This one right over here.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, yeah. This is what I was thinking. I like this. I like the pathway up to it and stuff.
Yeah, I never
Interior?
got it. I meant to turn it into my new storage room because I need to upgrade from my old one because it's a little overflowing right now. and I just never got around to it. That was intended to be it, but it just never happened.
Is the old one the one in the desert, or is there
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
storage room? Okay, okay.
And
Right.
then
There you
everything
go.
that we're on top of right now is hand placed blocks as well. If you fly
Just
over here,
that.
you can see the underside of the city.
Oh yeah, what the heck?
I've been trying to make
Oh,
some
you've actually
sewer
placed
systems and
torches here as
everything.
well.
Yeah, this is kind of turning into my storage room of sorts. I was too lazy to build an actual one, so it's just turned into a mess of shulker
Oh
boxes
yeah.
everywhere down here.
Nice. All
And
right,
then
and
some
then
sewers and everything, and these things were just they're very dark, so they're kind of hard to show. But it's supposed to be like a closed off sewers environment where some people or ruffians are living
living.
down here.
Yeah. What the heck? Wait, and does this go on for a while? Okay. Yeah, it
It's
seems to
kind
go
of
on.
just this little section for now. There's somebody growing some netherworts and everything off in that corner, and then it's just kind of exits out into the ocean.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and then we can actually jump out right over here. Woohoo! Behind
Oh.
behind the house.
Oh my gosh. Linked up for the. Oh.
Oh, yep, all the way.
Yeah. Claustrophobic people would suffer.
Yeah,
Sometimes in this place.
yeah, it's a little could be improved. And then yeah, so that's kind of everything out here. We got all the boats, random diagonal boat.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Very tricky. Okay, and then
Yeah, that was actually easier to build than I thought regular boats would be. I really struggle with building boats,
I
and
hate
that
building
just
boats.
because it was just like, oh, it's a diagonal. It's just a boat, It just kind of does its thing. It was easier to be like, it looks okay, so it's fine. To this side, where I briefly started a swamp village or a house, not quite a village. I needed food. I ran out of food, and so I had to make a cow field.
Fair enough.
And then,
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
you'd think after this
Nice.
time I'd have all that stuff sorted. Definitely don't. Then out here we got some more fields, of course, because I didn't want the
Of
castle to
course,
be
yeah.
alone. And then this one is Castle Bleak Rock. I tried to go with like a whitewash theme to the whole thing. So I changed diorite to like a whitewash stone of sorts, so a little bit lighter. And then actually brought the original diorite back because texture packs are awesome.
Wait, you can what? How'd you do that?
So you can make a different texture for if you double stack a slab. So if you double stack like a diorite
Oh.
slab, it'll give you the original diorite texture in my pack. So that's how I'm able to get like the super whitewash look to this one over here, and I love it. I wish
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so hopeful for those new stones that we saw in like Minecraft Live recently. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for having like more just white stones to work with.
Yeah, that'd be good because, gosh, yeah, this is massive. What the heck? Wait, so I'm guessing all of this was just placed on the water by hand, all these rocks down
Actually,
below and stuff?
this island was here. That's why I built it here.
Ah,
So it was like this weird little island, and that sea that we're at with the city and everything like that. This is the only water access into there. So I was like, you know what, a castle. Castle belongs out here. It's gonna defend the entire city. So that's how it got out of here. Built up this whole one, and I've been slowly coming back over the years and doing interiors in here, very very slowly. So mostly outside spaces. Like we got little cubbies like this, like little blacksmith in here. He's got his thing going on and
mm,
all
very
that sort of
cute.
stuff.
Wait, and then so that most of the interior is done in here, you said? Or just like
And
parts?
some parts, very very few parts. Like this one's like not fully complete, but it's gonna be like stables in here, have some donkeys, horses, and all that cool stuff. And
I'm
then
surprised you have enough donkeys and like horses and stuff to bring back. Like, sure, I've seen so many so far.
yeah, I've scoured the lands to be able to get most of them. And then inside of here is like a little dining hall of sorts.
Oh, like this is very Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Very cute.
I wanted to get like the upper rafters and everything like that, so you can have like people up here, like the musicians could be up here singing and dancing and doing their thing, entertaining the guests as they eat way too much cake.
Yeah. What the heck? I'd say it's more Game of Thrones actually.
Yeah, it was a little bit of Red Wedding vibes, hopefully without
Yeah.
without the death.
I presume there's been a lot of death in this world. It's been happening for 3 years.
Actually, I'm on. I did die last Friday. I died
Nice.
in the lava in the Nether last Friday, but that was death 35. So I'm
What? That's pretty good to be fair.
Yeah, so I've been pretty hopeful of that one. So I started the interior in here, and then I built the throne room, and that's kind of that's where it stopped.
Very nice, very nice. Ooh,
And then-
wait, this glass.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I've been
it's-
tweaking some of the glass textures to be more like just foggy stuff, so I can do more
Yeah, I like that.
magically artworky things with them. So unfortunately I used red in here, and then I changed it like a year later. I just haven't come back and fixed it yet. but it's
Oh my
sorry,
gosh, these
sorry,
doors are
the
confusing. Yeah.
self closing doors. I wanted to make I like having these like big thick doorways for the castles and everything. So I figured I needed to have like some way of being able to have the door on both sides.
Yeah, that's cool. Wait,
Then
and
I
there's the it's a village over here, isn't it? I saw it over on the left. Oh, we talk
yes.
about the castle still.
No, I was just gonna say there's a little fishing village down there, and then some sea cliffs and things,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
this
yeah,
one
what the
is
heck?
just a little
And then,
spot. I figured that as the castle's here, it probably attracted people, and so they set up a little town for themselves.
ooh, purple, very nice. Oh, I like these flowers. I like how these fields look. They're cool.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
wanted like
gosh,
giant fields like the what are these called? Like the peonies, or I never say it correctly.
I think it's
um,
peony.
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, but I
Yeah,
want to do
whatever.
a big thing like that, almost make it look like cotton or some sort of thing. I don't really know. And so that kind of spread to this whole village here. I want to do something colorful and springy and just very, very cool with that. And I gotta say, what I love the most about working on this one is I spent a lot of time on the beach areas out here, just making it look like a
Yeah, I was
tidal,
about to say they look
little like
really
tide
cool. The
pools
beach.
instead of just being a classic sandy beach. So you got all that stuff over here, got all the cliffs and everything terraformed in this area, and just magical stuff all over the place.
Very nice, very nice. I like the bridges, everything. It's just all linked up so nicely. It's all
Hmm.
everything's just so well done. Yeah, I'm very impressed. I'm also
Thank you.
I'm like inspired, but also I'm like it's like if I was to try something like this, if I ever wanted to, I'm just the amount of time is insane.
Yeah, it's I'm at that point with it where I've absolutely loved working on it, but I've kind of made the announcement. I'm like, I need like a little mental hiatus from it. So I need like a
Yeah,
month or two away because I've been working through this thing every single week of my life for the last 3.5 years. If I've been anywhere near my computer, I've most likely been building in this world. I'm just like, you know what? It's time to I just need a breather and come back with like rejuvenated and ready to go and all that.
do you do all the building like in the video? Do you ever do anywhere? It's just like this is not included in the video, but I did like
Most is time lapsed. Once
yeah,
I get like a halfway through a project where I'm like, all right, I've done like all these things, like all these houses are like, it's just like the same thing. I just need to fill more space with more of the same house, but the style's already kind of like, I did everything is usually some of that I'll do off camera, but most of it's time
yeah,
lapsed or something like that. I
man.
just try and keep it, it's hard to find when you're doing these big villages and they take like a month to do each, at least. And it's just like,
Yeah.
well, it's kind of hard to be like, well, I just need to finish building houses and not everybody's be interested in it for the whole month. Anyways, to save ourselves some time of walking around, we can jump down in here. This is a little spot for another
Ooh.
nether place, and we can run on through the nether really quickly again and jump over to the 116 area.
And how do we get there?
I am waiting for it to load in so I can tell you that.
The
This way, over towards the basalt.
okay, I can't even see the basalt. Where?
Behind you.
Oh,
Other way. There, yep. Closer.
this way.
Warmer.
Okay,
Warmer.
yeah. I see you.
Warm.
I'm following.
This portal's a
I
little
can't
hidden
believe
down over here.
I can't believe you don't have a Nether hub to get to these portals quicker. I'm guessing why you're the leecher, obviously, but still, like I
Yeah,
just got lost so many times.
that's what this was kind of here started for. Was this was actually to unite all that. All my portals used to be in the ceiling of the Nether, and I had like those little like
Right.
2x2 tunnels to run around. I was like, that's a little boring.
Well, yeah, obviously when the Nether got reset as well, I presume you
Hmm.
changed it then.
Yeah, so I
Ooh.
deleted my whole old nether and I was like, well, we're building an actual nether hub when we come back. But anyways, this village here is, I decided in 116 that I want to do like a full on reset. So I went back to like just iron tools, lost all my stuff, and came back and started developing and just kind of regrowing. And I was like, every single time I get a netherite ingot, I can bring back one tool from the old world and then just kind of slowly built this area up. So get like the starter house area right here, got my puppy dog and
Oh.
all that. We're just, and then I just kind of
Oh.
slowly expanded. And actually, you know what? Funny that you mentioned the melon and pumpkin farm. I forgot I actually built one of those out here. I think that's right in here, isn't it? I did. Yeah, it is. Oh, it works.
Oh yeah. I heard it working.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
it's
at
quite
that.
a big one. Wait, how big is this one? This is all melon pumpkin?
Yeah, if you fly up on the outside, you can actually see. You can kind of get a little glimpse into it.
Oh my gosh, this is pretty massive for a melon pumpkin.
It works
Decent.
really, really well. I think this is I think that's a Nembomb or Il Mango design. I think I might be Il Mango,
Yeah, I think
but
I've done one similar, but I've just not built it that big. Like I do it like 5 by 5, not like 15 by 15.
Yeah, I was just like, well, if I'm gonna build it, I'm gonna build it and just have it completed. But anyways, that led to kind of everything in here led to me building up a castle because there's this really cool mountain behind me, and I wanted to get like an Asian castle using the basalt and blackstone and crimson woods and warped woods and everything, and then that turned into way too much concrete somehow.
Yeah, there's a lot of castle. What the heck? And wait, so this whole mountain was here before, and you just built on top
Yeah,
of it?
yeah. All of this was here before. I just chopped spruce trees on and kind of cleaned up the edges with some cliffs.
Oh, man, heck. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
This is one that I
That's
still
fun.
want to come back to. I plan to make it like a really cool, like lush atmosphere along the rivers and everything, and kind of slowly had started it. And I want to come back and add in like some farmland and stuff and take the land back away from it. So there's like more room along the river to actually build things.
Yeah, I love this style. I love this sort of Asian sort of temple style. Is this
Mhm.
is this decorated inside this
No,
castle? Ah, okay,
not
about
even
to say that would
floors.
be insane.
Didn't
Yeah.
even do floors.
No, it looks nuts on the outside though. What the
Yeah,
heck?
that was one where I was just like, it's not gonna happen very quickly. But
Yeah,
it
and I
worked
love
out
how
really
this is
well. I really like
this is
the end
built into
result too.
the wall. This is cool. I like this how it goes up. Oh, that's very neat.
Yeah, and
What
then
the
up
heck?
here was like I built like a mini super smelter of sorts, and then I had my netherite forge because I want to have some cool way to make all my netherite stuff. And so whenever I do that, I'd always have to fly back over here and build it from this point. I don't know why, just
Ah,
kind of do.
yeah, very nice, very nice. Wait, and this is an actually this works. This is super smelter. Oh,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
the rails. Very nice. Oh
we
my
can
gosh.
turn
Wait,
that
and there's
stuff
all
on.
these trees. Oh no, these are the vanilla trees. It's just the texture pack throwing me off.
Yeah, the bushy leaves.
Yeah, they
They
do. It
make it
does
look
really
so
make
much nicer. Oh my
it.
gosh.
Yeah, I might have to nab that if I ever do vanilla stuff. This is nuts.
Yeah, man. That I know it doesn't seem like much, but that is actually the entire world as far as I'm
Doesn't seem
aware.
like much. What the heck? Yeah, this is insane. Yeah, this isn't nuts. You're insane. Um, very inspirational, but also like just daunting. Just looking at it all, but I love it. I love it so much. I love the Neverac here as well. It's called addition. The carrots.
Yeah,
Oh,
I needed some color. I saw some other people do that and like some like on my Patreon server and everything like that. I was like, it just looks so awesome just adding in that like red crop in there because the soul sand still kind of looks like dirt and it
yeah, and
works really
Beetree don't
well.
really do it as well,
Hmm.
do they? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
not
I like
quite.
that. Very nice, very nice. Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. Also quite jealous and also quite inspired because I just love the whole designers thing. This texture pack is cool as well. I love the texture pack. I want to see what it looks like without it for a second. Have you ever done that?
I have a few times. Not much in this area is actually too different, to be honest. This area is, if you were to go to the city or back over, the desert
Yeah.
city is the one that looks the most different because I tweaked sandstone and red sandstone was changed quite a bit. But otherwise, it's pretty vanilla. I try and keep it very vanilla focused.
Do you use shaders?
I do occasionally just for like time lapsey things, but
Okay,
not too
interesting.
much.
No, it's cool. It's very cool. Very cool. Oh
All
my
right, Joel.
gosh.
Well, thank you so very much for joining me today. I really do
Thank you for
appreciate it,
showing
man.
me around. What the heck? I'm impressed. I'm also yeah. Yeah, I'm lost for words to be honest. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. You're nuts. You're insane. But I like it. I like the insanity.
Perfect. I'll keep going with it.
Yeah. In a few months. God,
Yeah,
take a break, man.
exactly.
Calm
Yeah, no,
down.
I'm doing that. For some reason, my break is hardcore mode. We'll see how that one goes. And there we have it, folks. Please be sure to click that like button down below if you did enjoy today's world tour. If you would like to get your hands on the download, it is available to all Twitch subscribers, YouTube members, and Patreon supporters, just so I can protect the download a little bit more because, I've had some issues with that in the past. But if you would like to get your hands on it, it is available through all those things. Links are down in the description. If you got all of that stuff, it's free with Twitch Prime. That still works. Or gifted Twitch sub. Hang out in my streams. Thanks, bye. But anyways, folks, subscribe if you're brand new, and I will catch you on the flip side.